And we're live. So, last time, you guys did some sailing. You did battle with some deserters who were being demonically carcinogized after a fashion. And your ship, as it was sailing into port, was assailed by a number of demons. A battle which you were able to thwart these monsters, only to find that one of the doors on the deck of the ship was locked and had blood seeping out of it. At the end of which, Sayu had kineticized a hammer and smashed down the door. And before you now, you see a room of horrors. Wall-to-wall blood stains this small little cabin. There are candles. You can see the pale wax has been almost burned a deep and emerald green. The wicks snuffed out, save for one towards the back of the room. And lying in an almost unrecognizable mess is the merchant who had been sailing along with the ship's crew. His entire form is ravaged almost to the point of unrecognizability, and what flesh there is marked with etched glyphs and runes in a language that none of you quite understand, but can definitely trace back some elements of to the little striations of bark you had found that you had delivered to this merchant. Bits of his flesh are flung across the room as though by claws, and what little hangs around the remains of his wretched body have that same kind of chitinous growth that the deserters had. What would you like to do?
So we probably should chuck the bark.
Not so fast. Could be useful. Could be valuable to somebody. Just because this Shlomo didn't know how to use it doesn't mean it's, just toss it.
Do we know if there's a bug? I mean, it could have been much else, but tried to do something with it.
Can I look over his body and see what exactly happens to cause all the wounds? If they're self-inflicted, or if the demons did it, or whatever could have happened?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and give me a blind medicine check to recall knowledge.
Should I use assurance?
Yeah, go for it. Free ball.
You mean roll and see what I get?
Yeah.
Okay. Blind GM.
Okay. You squat down and kind of look this guy over, spending about 10 minutes to really kind of appraise the situation, most of the wounds are carve marks from outside to in, like something tore into his flesh. But there are a couple marks where you can tell it was the other way around, from inside to out, like something had burrowed into him or was made within him and carved its way out. Additionally, as you are getting down and kind of looking into it, the marks on his flesh, the little glyphs and runes, those are fresher than the other claw marks.
What do you think?
Okay. I will relay that information.
Maybe it's the glyphs that, like, maybe he tried inscribing them and something went wrong. Kajal, you know magic. What do you think?
I think this guy thought he was better than he was. And I mean, so Matt, I based mostly off of the crit quasit success the other day.
Mm-hmm.
What could I maybe infer?
Sorry, I had to complete a side objective for dinner real quick. What's going on?
We've just walked up to the room opposite the captain's thing, which was locked. I bust open the door, and we found it like floor to ceiling covered in blood, with the merchant having died. There was like scratch marks and clawing from inside to out that Key was managed to deduce.
Oh shit! Did we get our money back?
Well,
The
there
merchant,
was
not the
also he had runes like this, the ones that we found on the bark, along with the bark scattered about.
Yeah.
In the room as well.
Damn, that's fucked up.
And Karjul, from what you were trying to infer, give me a blind recall knowledge check using esoteric lore. And the DC will be a little easier because of the quasit knowledge.
You got it.
Sorry, my voice is a little hoarse. I'm coming down from a COVID shot.
Uh-oh.
Alright, there we go. This probably is diverse lore and private blind geo.
Okay. Thinking about it, you think it's pretty obvious that what you guys gave him was some part of something that he used, in this instance, to try to summon a demon. And boy, howdy, it did not go well.
Or it went great, given the amount.
Well,
Oh, I think we can definitely say it worked.
Yeah.
just not in the way he intended.
Well, we should probably relay some of this to the captain. And the fact that he's lost a few men as well.
Probably. I mean, I'm sure he'll figure out a lot of it on his own.
She'll hop up from a previous squat and stride over to the captain's door.
Yeah, I mean,
Now,
he's
what's
still at the.
important is that we make it absolutely clear we had nothing to do with this.
Absolutely nothing.
He's still at the wheel, so it's more like a manner of like taking 10 steps back, and you can see him.
I thought he was in a loft room. Quasits are all dead.
Yes, I saw you guys took care of him while they were harassing me and the like.
Yeah. You lost a few men as well. I'm truly sorry.
Nah, they were contracts anyway. Just means I don't have to pay them.
I redact my apology.
Kind of gives you like a half-hearted kind of grimace. Little gallows humor.
Are we close?
It's about another day off.
Fantastic. Okay. I will check around the ship to see if there's any damage from the demons, I guess. And she'll rejoin with everyone and be like, fuck has got some dark sense of humor.
I thought this was pretty funny.
Different strokes, different folks, I guess.
We should probably recover some of the goods, start to clean this up a little.
I'd imagine Alexia is doing like her rites for the guy's soul or something.
Oh, hey, you missed a spot. I think I see his ear up on the ceiling. Don't want to send that man to the hereafter without one of his ears, do you?
Don't worry, he'll catch his ear on his way up.
That's why they call it the hereafter, because you're here afterwards.
To that, I will smirk.
Set nods sagely.
How
How many licks does it take to get the center of a quasi-demon merchant?
I mean, considering his center is open, it takes one.
Yeah, the quasi, it didn't take that much. How respectfully can we loot this body? I guess is what I'm saying.
Man, I'm glad Jared isn't here to see this.
Not very respectfully, but nobody's really looking.
You like
This guy had about 120 silver worth Arzacs on him.
Quick spender.
Well, I mean, I took like 500 gold from him the other day, so.
Yeah. And about 100 gold in Aram coins.
And those things we gave him,
Mm-hmm.
those still extant?
The bark is not.
Used up. Got it. Or, fucking,
Unusable anymore.
yeah. Or they're in his quarters, but it seemed like he was using them for this, so. But what about that chunk of sloth stone?
That is also gone.
Fair enough. Can't blame him. All right. How many quasits did we kill?
I think about 6.
Great. Just gonna... Not the one that I captured, of course.
Of course.
Just gonna go ahead and take all their venom sacs. Just gonna harvest those right quick. Gotta. And before my little angel wakes up, I am gonna borrow Alexi's cold iron chunk. And I'm just gonna take some shavings off of it. I'm not gonna take a lot, just enough to line the outside of the birdcage.
Absolutely. Make sure he doesn't
So
get
make
any
a
ideas.
Just make a circle around the birdcage, and then just try and like sort of glue it on. Get some cool adhesive, stick it in place, keep it there firm, just so that we can have a conversation.
You know, I can solder that to the cage.
That would be fantastic. Please do.
I should get to it with a little zappy finger.
I was going to use gum, and it was going to take a lot of gum to do that.
Can I have some?
Gives you some gum.
She'll start chewing. What flavor is it?
It's that Willy Wonka gum that makes you like turn into a blueberry woman. It's that flavor.
Who and what?
It's terrible fetish blueberry is the official flavor. That's what it says on the packaging.
Oh. Just
Yeah.
keep chewing.
All right. Well, how much longer do you think until we land?
Oh, Captain said a day.
That was out of character.
Yeah, it'd be tomorrow.
Well, he's probably going to. Well, could be she. I don't want to. Eat will probably wake up beforehand, so.
You gonna interrogate it?
Good to talk to it.
Here's hoping it speaks something you do.
Probably.
You wait a little bit, and eventually the closet does begin to kind of stir. Its little leg kicks out a little bit. Wings stretch out, and as they touch the edge of the cage, they recoil in, and it kind of bolts up with a.
Wait, calm down. It's okay. Hey, good morning. Listen, my name is Carjul. Nice to meet you. You have been chosen very prestigious, selective process. You have been chosen to not die like the rest of the quasits. Congratulations. The other Carjul starts applauding in the back.
Is this in like the cabin?
In the quarters at this point.
On like her bed, Sai will like be just laying down and throwing a like metal cube at the ceiling and catching it like a softball, and just you should be honored, truly.
Nobody else made the cut.
Well, they kind of made the cut, but
You get it. No, that's what I was going for. You picked up what I was putting down, but then you put it back down. So, anyways, do you have a name, little guy? Little buddy?
They've had thousands of names.
Don't have a name.
Millions of
Yeah,
names.
millions. That's a lot of names.
I have been kings. I have been paupers. Right now, My name
Prisoner, right?
is Kamor.
Kamor. A nice name.
Thank you, I just made it up.
Ah, that's the best kind of name. Listen, Kamor. I'm going to be honest with you. It's not looking great for you right now, and I'm sorry about that. We're leaving the Demon Islands. That's the sort of place you could live and frolic and roll around and have fun for a while. That's the sort of place you could persist in this world. We're leaving there. We're headed for mainland. Even if I let you out of this cage, the people at Fort Ains, where we're going, they would hate you. They would see you, they would hate you, they would kill you instantly. I don't want that for you, Kamor. I don't.
Okay. What do you want then?
How would you like a job? A business opportunity?
I don't like hard work, and I do like good pay.
That's the spirit.
A closet after my own heart.
Literally, yes.
Ah,
You gotta be careful though. He's got two of them.
That's great. It's like a lunch feast.
And they're in his
The buy one get one.
Mm-hmm. But I don't want to pay, so I get one.
I mean, why get one when you could? It's just basic math.
Simple
Kamor,
economics.
I don't want you to work extra hard. What I want from you is your venom. Not in my body, right? We're not doing any tricky bullshit. I want to be able to procure your venom. It would be an interesting alchemical agent and potentially useful for me to use as poison. In exchange, I'd like to feed you. I'd like to keep you safe. Maybe, let you cause a little trouble now and then. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. We both make out like bandits.
I want. I get to see the world in this. I get to go wherever the fuck I want, so long as I'm giving you my milk.
You don't get to go wherever the fuck you want, but you travel with us and we see the world.
You didn't also have to say milk. You could just say venom.
No, he's right to say it. It's milk. I'd be milking him.
Venom sometimes has a milky consistency.
Key, please stop them both.
I'm just saying.
You milk venom. That's the verb. You milk and you milk venom. You don't venom
Also
venom.
extract venom.
No, because extract would possibly imply that you are removing from like taking syringe of venom out of bottle or vial. No, when you're taking resource from creature, you're milking. I'm milking.
Yes, this is true.
What do you say, Kamor? You want to be my little milk boy?
Make a make a diplomacy check.
Fantastic.
Does this benefit from Cardul's milk diplomacy?
That's nothing. How'd I do?
At 20. I think we have a deal. But
Ah,
once every full moon, I want a little sliver of gnome flesh. And I will know. I will know the difference. Don't go cutting up humans or anything gnome specific.
what gnome specific?
I hate
Does it taste
gnomes.
better?
I hate gnomes, but
Okay.
they taste so good.
Okay. And you will bring no harm to myself or the people I travel with?
Yeah, none of them are gnomes. So long as they don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with them.
This is fair.
I'll keep you to that.
And frankly, I'm in a pretty bad negotiating position right now. I'm seeing as how I am inside the cock cage.
Listen, if you refuse, I go up to the ship, I go up to the deck, I open the cock cage, I shake you out, okay? You can maybe fly to an island. I understand. Look, I want to be your pal here. I understand this is harsh negotiating position for you to be in. You have few options. You have to understand, the last time we spoke, you were trying to kill me.
I was.
You were. So no hard feelings?
No hard feelings.
This guy. I open the cage. And I extend a hand to shake.
And he very carefully kind of flutters out of it, kind of onto the bed with a little dig of his claws, kind of tensing the muscles, and he reaches out and he's tiny, so he shakes like half your hand.
Right. He extends 2 fingers to shake.
Yeah.
This will be the start of a beautiful friendship.
Mm-hmm.
Cordial.
That was pretty good. I thought that was Sloth for a second. Holy shit. Yes, my friend?
Am I out of a job?
No, of course not, Vip. If anything, now you have a heightened position because now there is someone in corporate ranking beneath you.
I want business cards.
All my cards are business cards.
Yeah, I want them.
I gives Pip a business card. I'm gonna stop role playing with Sayu as Pip. 'Cause that doesn't seem fair.
Well, he's not here, so he eats it. And scene. For Pip.
So Matt, I feel like the fairest way for this to go is next chance I get, I'll take a week, I'll retrain one of my feats to take the Thaumaturge familiar feat.
Sure, that's what you want to do.
Ooh.
You can also.
Do I not have to?
Yeah, you can just be an NPC that hangs around.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I just thought that would be fair, but no, yeah, we can just hang out.
The next feat you get, you can probably
Like,
just take it on.
realistically, this is a level 1 creature. He's not going to be much in a fight.
Oh no, I don't want him to fight.
Yeah. So he can just be a guy.
Hell yeah,
Be a little fella.
that's exactly.
It
what I
is
was
so
hoping.
fucked that Sloth is missing the session where you guys get a little guy.
I
gotta
tried to
say-
be as faithful as possible
It was very solid.
without
I gotta say, Matt,
without locking.
if you didn't have a name for him, I was gonna call him Chug.
Oh, hey, Sayu, you know what we gotta do? You gotta make him a tiny cup so we can rattle it against the bars.
And what purpose would that serve?
Authenticity.
What, have you never been arrested?
No.
You've never
Well, neither
lived.
have you.
I see some flashes of many of my old 1,000 lives.
Okay, no, that's yeah.
That's fair.
Kamo, do you want a tiny cup?
Yeah, I mean, does the sun rise in the east and set in the west?
Must.
Can I make a recall knowledge check?
Yeah, the sun does indeed rise in the east and set in the west.
Am I supposed to say yes? She'll click her fingers and a little tiny cup will materialize.
Okay, now I got to do this without burning my wings. And he kind of like hops back into the cage and. Well, that's the shit.
That's good. That's it's classic, but not overdone.
Mhm.
Great. This went great. This will have no negative repercussions ever.
None whatsoever.
As long as he doesn't make any bat noises, he'll be fine.
That is an important thing. Can he turn into a bat like Chig did?
He can turn into a bat. He can turn into a bunch of
Okay.
stuff.
Am I allowed to look at what a quasit does?
Yeah, I mean,
Can I
he
look
can,
like
he can
a-
turn into a bat, a centipede, a toad, or a wolf.
Hey.
Can he turn into the reason why my dad left me?
Jesus.
I don't know. He doesn't have anything about cigarettes and milk.
He's got milk.
Yeah, he
We
does
can
have
tell him
milk. That's true.
All right.
Made
Well,
it all the more heartbreaking when he said he had to go to the store to get milk.
in the sense that Kamor can be milked, he is the reason for your father leaving. So there you go. All right, Kamor. I help him out of the cage again. Make sure he doesn't touch the sides, operation style. All right, little buddy. And
I mean,
guess
do you
that's
even need
that.
the cold iron at this point?
What's that?
Do you even need the cold iron at this point?
I mean, not really. Can you take it back off and put it on the junk?
And she'll just like throw a hand open over to it, go and pull it back, and it'll like into her hand, and then she'll chuck it to Alexi.
Well, I can also be invisible whenever I want, just so you know, so you don't have to be worried about like people being quasit.
I thought you could maybe just turn into like a toad, and then people would be like, "Hey, look at the little toad. That's great."
Yeah, it's true. But what if we head west and we encounter those little elves? I hear they eat frogs.
No, hold on.
I mean-
he's got a point. Go Toad.
I eat frogs too. Like, they're tasty. You fry them up, they're good.
Yeah, fair.
You ever have
Lex has got
frogs?
some kick though.
You have to sleep sometime.
And I do so soundly.
I don't know why, but I just had the idea of Sayu constructing like a full Iron Maiden before going like to sleep in, so that they're protected always, right? Like,
I thought about it once, but someone from my village tried it and they fell over, and they just had some bruises.
it's a great story. All right,
Thanks. I made it up.
let's move along.
Absolutely. You guys ride out the rest of the day. Kamor kind of stretching their newfound freedoms, turning into various things for Pip's amusement. Turning into a centipede and looking at Sayu for like a minute, and turning back and doing the like pointing at his eyes, pointing at your eyes, and then like pantomiming the honk shoe, me. And
I don't get it.
good.
She's completely nonplussed.
And we move into the 13th.
All right.
You guys rest, recover, and consume rations.
I love consume ration.
I wish I could do that and not have to eat all day.
Have like the George Jetson fucking breakfast in the pill.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Oh, you know what?
I don't actually.
Oh, and Matt, sorry. How much money did that one guy have? It was 120 silver and
100 gold with arrows.
Yes.
100 gold. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna throw those in Fortune's favor even though we're not there. About. In a minute. I hope.
Sorry, I was just getting into my Iron Maiden.
It's fucked up that that's what you call your girlfriend.
I'm not fucking my girlfriend live on stream.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So,
You pay extra for that.
as you guys travel today, somebody give me a D10.
Oh,
Yay, thank you.
All right.
I always wait 2 seconds and then I start, like, slowly typing it.
It is a clear day of travel as you guys sail into the bay. The captain does ask anybody who can work to do some deck work on account of, most of his sailors being dead. But the ship eventually arrives back in port and weighs its anchor, and you guys will be able to board onto a carriage and make your way back to Fort Ains, which will take an additional about day or so.
Alright.
Easy peasy.
Do we owe the ship any additional money?
Nope, everything worked out just about perfect.
A man
And I mean-
exploded in your cabin and killed 2 of your crew.
Yeah,
Just about perfect.
it would be plussed about that, but those guys were contract workers, and they actually didn't take any of their gold off the ship, so, I kind of got the refund.
It was basically free labor.
Yeah.
Shame about their wife and children, but
Yeah, well,
such as they see.
what can be done?
What the fuck is in your ale?
30 years of complete numbness.
Good luck with that. And thanks for the ride.
Yeah, no problem. You ever want to go back out on the teeth, you know who to find.
Absolutely. We'll look for the man with the murmurator. Alright, well, let's skedaddle.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Kimura is going to turn into a centipede and crawl behind Pip's eye as you guys travel to avoid notice.
That's good.
That's tickle.
That's
that
that
feels
good
really
oogie
good for
boogie
like
shit.
half a second.
You want to try?
I don't have eyeballs anymore.
It'd make it even easier.
Then how do you see, Sam?
That is a fantastic question.
Might be pretty cool. Have a centipede in your eye hole. I don't know.
I already got coins in there.
You have coins in there?
Yeah.
Do you not
luck.
have like a wallet? Oh, okay. I thought you kept your money in there, like all your money in there, but
I mean, my skull still has contents. That would be a little crowded.
Now I wonder why that guy was wanting. I now know why that guy was wanting to keep you at the school.
what?
Did I say that out loud?
Yeah, you did.
I don't.
Huh.
Did he? Did the Lavryman want set as a serpent? I
That's
don't
crazy.
remember.
She refuses to elaborate.
Okay, I'm going to make a little vest for Kimura. You good luck with whatever the fuck is happening with you.
You guys board onto a carriage and you ride for about a day and a half. The half day being on the 13th. And in the evening of the 14th, so go ahead and consume another ration, you arrive back at Fort Ains. There are faint signs of a battle having transpired relatively recently as you make your approach. Some spots on the walls that are being patched up, and the patrols on the outside of the wall a little more thorough. But it doesn't affect your ingress into the fort at all.
Just
All
triple
right,
checking with everyone here. There's no blood wardens in Fort Ains, right?
There shouldn't be, but there could be. But probably not in the daylight so much.
Right. War of Ascents.
Yeah,
Sorry.
and Achrain is sort of. Achrain does its own shit more, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's less affected by a lot of the Undersands vampire sort of shit. Now, the Ebon Shield really helps to. I mean, hey, it's the Ebon Shield, you know. It's not the Ebon Invitation. Keeps the dark away.
Yeah, it's just my frame of reference, if you will. Sorry, that's not going to stop anytime soon. I can't stop it.
We should take you to a doctor about that.
Yeah, maybe. Might be some brain damage from a quasi hit. And she'll clap her palm to her ear or something, like she's trying to get something out of it. Frame of reference is usually when everyone's frazzled like this. It's usually that bloodborne stuff. So.
Well, it could be the Tyrant Demon. Remember him?
We never saw a tyrant demon.
No, but there was a bounty. I don't mean remember him like we met him. I mean remember how that was an extant threat to Ephraim and Fort Ains.
Well, the way's been cleared for them to, launch a strike against a tyrant demon, since there's nothing really much in the way of the inner islands and the outer islands, so good luck for them.
I don't think we cleaned up the whole fucking set of dentures, okay?
No, but we made a big dent in the land.
I think we made an okay dent.
Yeah.
But give it a few weeks. They'll be back.
But you guys are let loose inside the fort. Carriage driver gives you a little wave and turns the carriage and heads back towards whatever post they were at.
She'll wave back. We should probably go hand in those bounties and then pay for the wagon, huh?
Well, we already paid for the wagon already.
I mean, the extra days that we spent.
Did we spend extra days?
Yeah, I thought we paid for like 8 days, and then we spent like over a week. Not 8 days, but longer.
Matt?
We'll say for the sake of simplicity that you're paid up.
Thanks. We should probably go ahead and do those bounties then, huh?
Well, you guys do that. Actually, I'll come with you. Yeah, no, I'm a little antsy. I want to get the wagon back, but yeah, let's settle our affairs.
I mean, hey, we can kill 2 quasits with 1 stone. Let's go get the wagon and then drive to the bounty place.
Better to leave the wagon parked where it is. Otherwise, we have to find a spot, finish out the day with them, let the camels rest, eat their feed, all that.
All right.
Bounties.
Bounties.
Absolutely. You head up to the kind of bounty office towards the center of the fort, right underneath the tower. Stepping in, there's quite a bit of business that is going here and there. People moving about, delivering reports, getting orders. But you find your way to the quartermaster who will be paying you. Younger human man, kind of dark skin, has an eye patch over one of his eyes. Looks up. Yes, how can I help you?
Howdy. We have claimed or fulfilled the conditions for how many bounties?
4.
4 bounties. In order, wreck of demons, hunt demon, blood demon, and some deserters. We
Do you have the posters and proofs of kill?
Yes. Posters
Boy,
she'll dig
do
into
I.
her. The posters she'll dig into her little knapsack, and Kajal has the reagents.
Card takes out the Record Demon Crown of Horns, the Roru Ram Horns, and the Bao Bao Heart. And I think Sayu has the dog tags.
Oh, yeah. She'll fish out the dog tags of the deserters.
This is in order. I recognize these names. Great.
Sure.
This is what it is. People go mad down on the islands all the time.
They had a settlement there for a bit.
Yeah, not surprised. The sorts of people who are willing to take the long-term jobs of expeditions through the teeth are usually the people who can adapt to anything. I guess some things can't really adapt to. I'll get your pay and I'll be right back.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Do you have a particular currency that you want your pay in?
Do you want Arzax or Frayne dollars? Or...
I mean, we're about to leave Ephraim, so probably Arzex, yeah.
Yeah,
Arzex?
do you guys have Arzax? Yeah.
Yeah. We can do Arzex. We can do Arams. I think we can do Kells.
I take it that's no full line.
Let's
Arzex
stick
it is,
with
though.
Arzex, I think.
We'll stick with Arthur.
And,
What are you saying, Key?
He's eating a bagel. Don't worry about that.
Say! Okay, Arzex.
And he comes back
I don't
with
think-
780 Arzex, or 780 gold worth of Arzex, which is a big fucking bundle of notes.
Lovely.
Well,
Appreciate the work. This takes some of the work off of the garrison.
You're welcome. Hopefully the demon stocks, as it were, to replenish, and you can launch an attack into the teeth, and or you can just keep this cycle going and farm people for whatever.
There's no attacking deep into the teeth.
Okay.
The demons in there, they are... Well, there are no heroes in this age that can fight them.
Sounds festive. Thanks for the payment. See ya.
Don't say that type of thing to her. She'll take it as a challenge.
I really am not. I want to go to bed.
Travel safe. Keep the, you're not from my friend. It doesn't matter. No propaganda.
no, give me the propaganda.
Keep the shield in your heart.
Oh, you know I will.
Want to be more useful over your heart?
No, you have to put it in the heart.
It's just a
Whatever
saying.
how it
floats
is.
your boat.
So I will clap Set on the shoulder and just go first time.
You guys disembark from the garrison and are able to go reclaim your wagon if you are so inclined.
Yeah. Before that, though, so we could add 780 to the wagon to Fortune's favor, but we could also just divide it by 6. It goes really cleanly. It'd be 130 gold each.
Yeah. That sounds good.
All right. So everyone add 130 gold.
I'll add that to Alexi and Pip.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, Kimmel's in the party. Cute.
Yeah, I saw.
That's awesome. Hey, Matt. I can't right-click on my iPad. Can you remove my channeling in the Carapace?
Yeah.
Thank you. It's just in the way when I go on my sheet. What a saint. Thank you.
I try. Holy shit, girl, you had 2 copper?
Me? Yeah.
You live like this?
Wait, I did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I spent it all on gambling. Do you not remember cards you'll pay the man?
Hey, all I had was 56 silver. Don't worry about it.
I mean, we've been pooling our money in Fortune's favor, but it's
Yeah.
probably good that we have.
We also just
individual
bought a
amounts.
bunch
Some
of
walking
stuff.
around money.
Yeah.
$2 a drink.
All right. Well, I mean, the night's still up. You guys want to go out? You want to get the drink, relax?
Okay.
I wouldn't mind taking a load off.
I forgot I was muted. Fuck.
Nice.
What?
I think after a couple weeks on sea and demons, a prepared meal sounds nice.
You know, I've only been here a few times, but you know, like I know a bar or two.
Go ahead, name them.
All right, let's go. Let's go with 2 this time. Okay, well then. Come on. There we go. There's 2 places I know around here. We could go to Liquid Surprise or a Sensitive Mother.
I feel like we've had enough surprises for one weekend.
Yeah, you make a good point, actually.
Sensitive Mother?
Sounds good to me.
Shoot.
All right.
It's gonna be interesting. My one was a real battle axe.
Lead the way. And he points to the other card jewel who starts walking with a pep in his step.
Okay, so you guys head down to Sensitive Mother. It's a quaint little establishment. It kind of stands out from a lot of the more militarized structures of Fort Ains in that it looks kind of like more like a cottage, but a cottage of adobe. It's got the thatched roof, but the walls are a little throwing you off a little bit. You step in and are immediately assaulted by the sense of like a fresh baked fig pie. The bartender is a human woman, looks to be in her mid-40s, wearing a nice kind of pale dress with a little checkered red and green apron, hair in a little kerchief. Kind of looks up. Oh, darlings, you're finally home. Come, take a seat. Let Mama get you something to drink, eat and drink.
So most of the bars in this town are like super macho aggro soldier bars. This is the place you want to go though, you know? This place, way chiller vibes. And Car takes a seat.
Very quietly, only quiet enough that if you maybe made a check, you'd be able to hear. Saya would just say, wood.
No, Dobby.
Like the conglomerate?
I guess it's sort of yeah, like in the sense that one brick of mud is just like part of a bigger whole, sure.
She'll sit down.
Absolutely. And another elvish woman in identical garb, but kind of forcing a more kind of middle-aged look as compared to the human woman who is down tending the bar. Kind of sidles up. What can I get you, my darling? What would you like? Do you want your favorite?
Of course, Mama. I'll take my favorite.
Good. And how was work? Is everything okay?
Grueling. But finally, we get a little bit of time off. We get to unwind. We get to visit our favorite Mama.
You're such a good son. She, just a whole line of kind of clay-worked mugs full of brilliant golden ale for each of you.
Hey guys, my actual mom just sent me a text saying, "Can we have a phone chat today?" Is this
Predictive programming.
It's diegetic storytelling.
What does the ale taste like, man?
It tastes... It's probably the best quality ale you've had in one of these. Most places in the desert are just absolute dives, like, regardless of circumstances. That's just how it is. But it's pretty good quality. It's got smooth taste. There's a little head of foam. You fear for how much you're going to be charged.
It's on.
They got a dwarf brewmaster chewed up in the basement, don't they?
No, darling. Nobody's chained up anywhere.
Well, that's simply not true. People are chained up some places.
Not here.
Some physical.
Not here. Okay. Ooh, not the pizza. Sayo, that's a good point too. Sometimes we don't even realize we're chained.
It's really nice to have ale that doesn't feel like it came out of a horse recently. This place is nice.
Oh, it's lovely.
Mm-hmm.
We go the extra mile to import your favorites. Mama knows best.
It's appreciated, thank you.
I suppose we won't be going to the horse's spleen then.
I've never been. Where is this?
Key.
Mm-hmm.
Out of the corner of your eye, you notice that Pip has kind of stood up on the bar and has his whole head in the little clay glass.
Uh-oh.
He's not drinking, though. Instead, a centipede is hanging out from under his eye and seems to be dunking its whole head into this thing of ale.
I was gonna offer Kamor some. Don't get it twisted.
Oh, he's getting something.
Good.
It's more fun this way.
He deserves it for something. I don't really know why, but he deserves it.
And when Kamor peels back under Pip's eye, Pip comes up and is just full face covered in the foam.
It's good looking, big man.
Thank
Card.
you.
Card shapes it to look like a beard and big eyebrows. Real quick.
Magic better.
I'm a dwarf.
Get ready to hit the mines, big guy.
Man, I bet they get a lot of sickos here, huh?
Oh no,
Just 6 of us.
no son of mine is a sicko. No, come on. What's going on? What's wrong? It's been so long since you've come. Your dear mama, she gets worried, you know?
Don't mind him, he's just wound up from killing demons.
Oh, you've been fighting. Are you okay? Are you eating all of your rations?
Oh, you know it.
You've been drinking water, not ale.
Some of us don't drink water at all.
And you've been tending to your cuts and wearing sunscreen?
At that, she will be very sheepish.
No.
It's like, what do I always tell you? You have to moisturize in the desert. It's the
She's
most
okay.
important thing.
It's
Shut
very
up.
important.
Do you need salves, ointments, unguents, any? Come
Bindings
to
for
me
your
if you
mouth.
need.
Set points to
Right.
himself and says, "There, but by the grace of the gods, darling."
Normally I just make an umbrella, but we've been busy.
You're never busy enough to take care of yourself.
She speaks the truth. She's a wise mama.
Hmm.
Yes, she is. Alexi, how are you liking your ale?
Oh, you know what? Nikki's still not here, so you know what?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh!
Shit.
Hey!
She has 3 mugs that she is just sculled sitting in front of her.
Damn.
And don't taste it.
Nope. It's good, I'm guessing.
You're guessing? Drink.
I mean, she's had 3 of them. I have been drinking. It's
No.
great. I was just asking how she
Yeah,
liked it.
Right, but if you're saying it's good, I guess, then that doesn't mean you haven't drunk anything. Come on.
Doesn't mean that at all. I just was asking her opinion, and she said she doesn't taste it. So therefore, by the fact that she said 3, it must be good. I know it's good. I'm reading
Well,
what
now-
she feels.
There's a fair chance her sense of taste might be degraded a bit.
Huh.
So, how about anything to eat? I'm sure you've only had rations lately, so let's get you something nice. How about,
Do you have any chicken?
you know what? We do have some chicken. That's your favorite, and I knew it. How about a little pulled chicken with some figs on the side?
That sounds heavenly.
That sounds quite nice.
There's nothing like Mama's home cooking. And she turns and heads off to the back to get that prepped. As you guys are kind of sitting out here, and as Pip is periodically mockingbirding so Kamor can have another centipede drink, kind of get this view of some of the people in here. Most everybody, as you're looking around, seems to be like off-duty soldiers.
Aw.
Aw, look at little soldiers. They're off duty.
That's
Cart starts doing like the
Just-
cut off neck motion to Sayu.
Sorry, you're not one of the moms. You can't be
I'm
doing
just
that.
saying that was out of character. I'm just saying.
yeah. That was because my awe was out of character. He wouldn't say that.
No, but Sayu would. Or could.
But shouldn't. It won't. It is nice to see different people come in just for like a mother's touch, I guess. You guys doing good over there? She'll raise a glass to the other people.
Oh, yeah. Fucking bandits, man. Stay safe out there.
Yeah. Don't worry, you're her favorite here.
Oh, yeah. I'll drink
Which way
to
are
that.
the bandits?
Oh, no, they just attacked a couple of days ago, and they fucking knows where they are now.
Ah, that's the increased
cool.
security we saw.
Like one of those fucking worms.
Oh.
Like a worm or a worm?
Like a really big worm. They don't usually come down here, so fucking surprised.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, worm.
I'm gonna take a very long sip of my ale. She
Yeah,
says to the table, actually, I need to go pee.
Guy just sculls his and kind of goes back to chatting with his compatriot. But you are eventually served a dish of pulled chicken and a little yogurt sauce with some figs on the side, and it is nice. It is good. It is warm. Probably the most standout thing, considering you guys have been eating nothing but rations for the past like 2-3 weeks.
Have you seen this one?
This is the first meat I've eaten in damn near a month that isn't more dried out than I am.
Well, if you are ever missing a bit of home cooking, you always come back to your mama.
We'll be sure to do so.
Yeah, right.
And she'll leave you with the bill. It's about 10 silvers a head.
I got it. 60
Wow, I was not expecting her to stick around for that entire meal. I am uncomfortable.
You didn't like it?
No, I preferred being an uncle.
We can always go back and be uncles, but sometimes you just have to be mommy's little special boy.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't care for that.
Give him a break. It's probably been the longest amount of time for him compared to everybody else since he's been spoiled like that.
That's a good point.
No, I mean, I kind of never was. At all. I was raised in a warrior culture. Really have experiences of that nature. So it gives me kind of a creepy feeling when someone's all like, ooh, boogie boogie. Like that.
Sorry.
So I was going to have a thing where I like do a big gasp and like, wow, that was a really long fucking sip of ale, huh? And retroactively have Pip and Lexi like saying chug, chug, chug. But I want, as Set has said that, she coughs on a drink and fucking spits it out everywhere.
He
Easy
actually
there.
chuckles at
Pace
that.
yourself.
That's illegal for you to make those sounds.
The elven woman immediately appears behind you, and with one hand, Sayu is like rubbing your back, making sure you're okay, and with the other hand is like cleaning up the spit out drink.
Thank you.
So fast.
Just between you and me, we take tips.
You know, if my actual mom was here, she'd kill me and then everyone else.
Same. Yeah, no. Yeah. That's why you come here.
I mean, definitely, yeah, in that case.
Yeah.
This is where you go when you want to have like normal mom. Just for a little while.
This is normal?
Yeah. This is, well, I mean, it's idealized, but yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
I know!
Sayu, as she's listening to them, slips the mom 2 copper.
She gives a knowing nod and slips away.
Man, I bet it is cutthroat back there. Hostile work environment.
I mean,
You know,
maybe not.
it's actually, there's a pipeline from Life Utopia to here. Hiring-wise.
She'll rotate the ring that she got from Wife Utopia on her finger.
It's kind of like keeping a Burger King crown, isn't it?
Hate that.
Thanks, Steve.
He's not wrong. It's just, it's a lot less conspicuous.
Thanks, Rich.
You're welcome.
But
Would
you
love
guys
to
are
be
able to
your way.
finish up your chicken and your beers, and night draws long. Is there anything else you guys would like to do, or do you want to just...
I guess we'll just.
I mean, just before bed, Card's gonna make Kamor a little bed.
And deprive Sayu of another crafting opportunity? How dare you?
Well, a bed made out of metal wouldn't be very
No.
good.
He's a
Yeah, come on.
demon. He doesn't give a fuck.
That's not for you to decide.
Yeah, alright.
Hey, Stebbins, I fucking love creature comforts. Give me this shit. Is this real
I think
cotton?
It's comfort. It's better. It's Hangora wool.
Angora wool?
Hangora wool?
I've only heard myths about this shit.
The myths are all true.
He fucking
Yeah, you're lying on her.
flops back onto it. Oh, yes, you can taste the suicide.
You can taste the suicide?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the secret to Hangora wool.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, right. Sorry, it was just out of pocket. I forgot about that.
But
Well, good night.
you guys are able to rest up as day turns to night, turns to day again.
As if I may, as everyone else falls asleep. Hey, come on.
Eh?
You know the caterpillar thing you were talking about?
The centipede, yeah.
What was the thing? What was the thing he said about? I don't know. He was doing a thing to Sayu. I can't remember what it was.
Oh, he's going to crawl around on you while you were asleep.
That's right. Oh, while I've got you, she'll click her fingers, and as many needles as possible will just be floating around, pointed at them all. At all times. Sleep tight.
That's kind of accelerationism, isn't it?
Yeah, kind of.
Fucked up, man.
Crazy world we live in. Sweet dreams.
Yeah, I got the Angora wool bed. Let's fucking go. And he like flops back into it. And you guys rest and recover as we move into the 15th, and we're gonna take a break.
Yippee.
So I want to be clear that Card did not witness that. But if he had, he'd be saying, "Did you just? I have the shot, my little guy."
And with that, we'll be right back. as you guys awaken in the morning of the 15th, it's a bright new day, middle of summer, nice and hot. A little bit of coastal breeze, so not as hot as it could be. What would you like to do?
It's a good meal.
We should probably resupply before we head out.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And we've got everything we need. We can head back to our patron.
Oh, so in the broader sense, yeah. Ours call, or rather, Dolnadith is probably our next place to go.
Don't need pink
After
underground.
that, yeah, we'll have to get to underground somehow. By the way, after Dolnadith, I'd love to go to Glask Aknai to pay off my debt.
How much? What were we going?
I don't know what you just said.
How much was it again?
I think it was 125 gold.
Oh. Yeah, assuming I don't spend all my money in 2 seconds, I'd love to help out pitching with that.
No, I'm gonna keep 125 gold specifically to buy my cart, my wagon.
It's crazy. You can't stop me.
I kind of can.
We'll find a way.
All right. But Matt, where's the nearest undertunnel? I know Olas Kismet isn't one anymore.
Correct.
That was
The
retconned.
nearest one would be in the Evanshield range.
The one we came in on. Right.
Yes,
Yeah.
down to Molhesh Kamari.
Okay. So we should head back. It's around here, right?
Yeah, around. Were we restocking at the fort or at the frame?
Well, so if we go to a frame, it'll be longer.
We can probably
Mm.
restock somewhere else.
We might want to get past the Evanshield range and then travel inside the border of a frame and then go back into the mountain range instead of, traveling in the fucking desert.
Yeah, we gotta staying out of the heat is probably for the best.
So he's got air conditioning.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
But they were talking about worms, so maybe go through.
No, those aren't going to attack us. Those are city states.
So specifically, the entrance should be right about here, in that little circle.
Perfect. Okay. We can sort of travel at the base of the mountain range. That might even be a little cooler than usual.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 108 there. Plus 24. Let me get a calculator out.
You're looking at about 9 days of travel to get to the entry point.
Okay, and then from there... Oh, well, then we're in Molhesh Kamari.
Mhm.
Okay. So everyone needs at least 9 days of rations, and I'm pretty sure Alexi is out of rations.
No, she consumed 1 stack. She still has more, I think.
Okay.
She has... Yeah, she has 6 stacks.
Okay, and how about Pip? How's Pip doing on food?
Oh, Pip's...
Yeah.
I think Pip has the most rations.
All right. Well, okay, so as long as everyone has 9 days worth of rations at least.
Pip
10
has 7. Pip has 7 stacks of rations.
Perfect, okay. We're in good shape to get to Molhesh Kamari then.
I got 8 stacks of rations. I win.
Nice.
Damn.
I might have the least stacks, the fewest stacks.
That's
see how
crazy.
many-
You want to buy some off me?
Let's write it down.
Wait, no. I'll sell them to you.
That's
Wait,
the
no.
same
That's not.
thing.
I'll
send you money and rations.
You'll pay me to eat?
Yeah.
Finally.
This is
I've
how I
got.
get-
I'm good on rations. I have
Nice.
I have 5 more charges on this one ration, and then I have 4 more full set of rations.
Okay, all right, we're looking good. Is there anything else we might need?
Can waters have rations?
What?
Can waters have rations?
Oh, I mean, I would give him some of my food.
I don't need to eat. It's just I do it for pleasure.
So do I.
Yeah,
We have so much in common.
we do.
BFFs.
Yeah, no, I'll just give him some of my food because he likes it.
You hate me because you hate
SPs
me.
forever.
Shit, I should get that embroidered and put on a pillow. That's gold.
I'll do you one better, and she'll wave her hands and do prestidigitate, so it's on the cage.
That's. I can't use that as a pillow.
Why would you
That's a
wanna
lot
sleep on
worse than a
cage?
pillow. Alright. Then I guess we're good. We did buy magical items from Fort Ains already, so there's kind of no need to double check. We can sell some stuff though.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I think
Hey, Fuss,
We might- we might hold on to the cold iron rapier pistol for now.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else we could sell?
Scroll ropes.
We didn't really get a lot of loot. We got a lot of demon stuff and money. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you already sold the stuff to the merchant as well.
That too. There's just that one demon weapon we could sell.
Yeah, the
The
+1
demon-
long spear.
Alright, it's a +1. Where is that?
I think he
I
has.
don't see it in. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. We can hold on to those for now as, +1s.
Yeah.
For the future. We've got this storm hammer, but it's not worth delaying a day for.
We can just head out. It's fine.
Yeah, we can just head out. Hell yeah.
Absolutely. You guys board up onto the wagon and begin to make your way out. Somebody give me a D10.
I shall do
Uh,
it.
Okay.
Christina shall do it.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm doing it. 8.
8. Ooh, is greater difficult terrain.
Shit.
Heading out, there is almost immediately a little bit of a sandstorm that slows some of the pace. I'm going to need a driving check, which is either driving lore or nature.
Yep, on it.
Can I offer an alternative roll and to assist? Or
To
give a bonus
assist? To assist, yeah.
Extended kinesis to blow the wind away, kind of.
Okay.
Make like a windy barrier.
Sure. Give me. Let's call it an elemental blast attack roll as the check.
One action or two?
It doesn't matter because you just need the d20 plus X, and I think that's the same either way.
That's yes.
26. That is a success. So it's a +2 bonus on the driving check.
Thank you. I'm gonna need it. Gonna re-roll. On a crit fail, just like the wagon break or something.
I don't believe so.
Eh. I'll re-roll.
Wow.
Is that another?
That was
Well,
a 2
plus 10,
plus
so
10, so it is 20.
20.
Okay.
Which is a success. So you reduce it down to just difficult terrain, which means you only move 1 hex today.
So if you kept the nat 1, I'm assuming it would have just been a no hex move at all.
Correct.
Yeah.
But that is the 15th, so we move on to the 16th. Everybody eat a ration.
If I just eat from the thing, is that gonna...
Yeah.
No, I'll do the usual. I don't want to fuck it up. And I will roll today.
Take it away. Three is normal travel. So you guys move 2 hexes today as you travel quickly across the dunes, eventually kind of getting into the low hills around the mountains. You are greeted by this little kind of step area where the sand gives way into rising kind of soft greenery, sparse and semi-rocky terrain with little spots where you see goats kind of climbing up the mountainside. But
The babies.
that's it for the day. As we move on to the 17th now.
Throughout the desert travel as well, like the air in the cart and around Sayu was just very chill. Like air conditioning.
Absolutely. And after you guys have all consumed rations, somebody give me a D10. Perfect. 2 is going to be difficult terrain, so I'm going to need 1 more piloting check.
Oh boy.
Anyway, I could aim.
Yeah, you can aid the same way if you want.
Yeah, if it's the same thing. Sorry. Hey.
Okay, take a +4 to this check.
I figured out how to make like a perfect windshield for the front of the car.
Absolutely. So you guys get to move 2 hexes today, continuing on through the foothills. The path gets a little windy, and some low sands kind of scooping up the side of the mountain as the currents strike against it. But Sayu's windshield and Carjuel's driving are able to maneuver you guys pretty effectively along the path. You can kind of see out across the desert now the stretches of the Karvok, and off in the distance, a good number of miles away, you see something large and lumbering traversing the desert. Not towards you, kind of parallel to you actually, but a good ways off on the horizon.
Say, you got any idea what that is?
Oh, that's just Greg. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Going to take your pipe away from you. Kajal, is this something we should worry about?
What, Greg? Can I see if I know anything?
Yeah, I mean, you've seen them before. You've seen the mutak worms. You know what they generally look like as
okay.
they're traversing the sands.
Got it.
Probably not. It's just one of the worms.
There were worms. You have sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's... I hated him.
This has come up before.
Has it?
Yeah.
They're more
Never
afraid
seen-
of you than you are of them.
They do not know the bounds of my fear.
Well, no, they. I mean, okay. There are large worms in the desert. Some of them have riders, and some of them have towns on them. These nomadic cities that worm their way through the wastes. They're great. Me and Pip visited one a little while ago. Had a blast, except for the blood wound and execution of a lot of the population. Those guards back there were talking about bandits on a worm. So this might be those bandits.
That kind of worm. Gotcha.
Yeah, big worm.
Big worm.
It's a great way to travel.
Okay.
Absolutely.
We should keep an eye on them.
Sorry,
Yeah.
God was saying we're wrapping it up.
The worm doesn't get any closer throughout the day, so if anything, it seems to get smaller on the horizon. Probably out headed towards Ars Call in a general direction, if you had to guess. But the day passes into the 18th as you guys rest, recover, and eat your rations.
Any greens?
And I need another D10.
Set.
I already went.
When?
Everyone's gone.
Yeah, there's only 4 of you today. Gets around
Oh
quick.
yeah, right.
Okay. 6. As you guys travel, as you're kind of crossing the specific valley here, you happen across a little oasis, a small kind of lake that is fed by ice melt runoff from higher up in the mountains. You see a couple people kind of stop down there, refilling their water skins, drinking. One of them, though, looks especially ill-advised. Humanoid person, about 6.5 feet tall, with full-ass dark iron plate armor, right on the cusp of the sands, with a horse that is similarly decorated.
Oh hell yeah, dude's
just
fucking
this
raw.
overwhelming barding.
Does he seem friendly?
He's just drinking at the oasis.
If we're pulling up, then we'll give a friendly wave. Refill water skins with just some fresher water.
Absolutely. Stop and hop off, and this individual in their armor kind of pulls back the visor, and is this just incredibly sunburned elf who kind of clocks you guys coming up and gives a full ass deep bow, one hand on the stomach, the other hand splayed out on the side. I presume, my friends, are you natives to this place?
In my head, oh, he's fancy friend. And then, oh, he's French.
He's sort of more Quebecois or Louisiana bayou, it seems.
No, passing through.
Passing through, but you know the way around, yes?
Yeah.
A fair bit.
This is great. As it happens, I'm here on a bit of a quest. You might call it a divine calling.
Don't know he's French.
I've come all the way from Portadelia on the other side of the mountains to the southwest. Here to make my fortune and receive the blessing of the goddess Leroma. I was wondering if you could point me in the way of the great worm.
You gonna kill it?
Of course! My lance will pierce through its side, and I will be returned a champion of the goddess of the house and home.
I was born yesterday, and I learned that there was a city on the back of that worm. There's people.
I've heard this tale of cities on the backs of worms, but I've always assumed it was just desert misgivings.
No,
no,
there's. I've been to worm cities all the time.
Oh, truly?
Right.
As if-
Yeah, I trust this guy with my life, and he's right.
What kinds of people, perhaps, are on these worm city?
Nice people.
Fun people, good people.
Nice people, fun people, good people.
Real road dogs.
Road dogs, I'm
I
not
don't know.
familiar with this phrase.
Me neither.
Do you know what a road
dogs?
is?
Yes, I know a road. We have them all over.
Do you know
Cantmop.
what a dog is?
So what, does it just wander then? Like a dog who is lost on the road?
Loves the road. Loves it.
This will not do. I had thought, I had heard the tales of the worms that patrol across the Karvok Desert. And I had thought, I could come here, I could make my name for myself, I could advance up the station, marry a princess perhaps, great life. But now I am sunburned and I am learning that these cities are full of dogs. This will not do.
Well, I have your. It is such great fortune that we should cross our paths today. I have solutions to both your problems.
Alright, I'm listening.
Card, I assume we're out of the wagon, goes back in, rummages around, comes out with a vial, no, like a curvy jar of off-white gunk. These will not only protect you from the sun's rays, but it will help heal the skin that has already been damaged.
Ah, you're talking about my complexion. It is my only proper wound that I have taken here in the desert. But if this will be availing me of this great shame of pain,
You look a little cooked, yeah.
I feel a little cooked if I'm going to be completely honest.
This bottle of vampire salvation, only 10 Arzex. Wait,
Arzex?
1 Arzek is a copper, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, silver, yeah. Okay. Only 10 Arzex. Or 2 for 18 Arzex.
Oh, that's actually a good deal. Because you get like a bit cheaper if you get 2. And it's... She's not like pulling a thing. She's actually generally like, huh.
Yeah,
You see, he kind of like is tapping at his chin over the visor and kind of scanning over your kind of group. And Sayu, he kind of stops on you and kind of beckons you over with his hand.
What is an Arzak?
It's a coin, mostly dealt with in the sands. Do you have Ephraim money?
Wait, aren't they paper money?
Yeah, the Arzeks are paper money.
Not bad. Oh no, you're from the fort across the border.
I'm from Calderas.
Yeah.
I have some kells, some darns. I'm not so destitute that I carry foes with me, but
No, of course. She would have traveled through there to get to the desert initially before the campaign, so she would know what currency they use.
yeah, and kells are also accepted in Karsus, so
Yeah, those are fine. It translates to. Bleh.
darns would be equal to a silver.
It's that much.
Okay. Do you think you would take it?
I mean, I'll take it and then I'll pay you.
You're not going to mark me up or anything, are you? You're not trying to scam me?
No. Do I look like I'm trying to scam you?
No, you look like a strong-willed maiden.
Oh, thanks. So it's that much.
Great. And he kind of goes into his horse's pack and comes out and pays you in a selection of kind of blue to silver coins that are depict on either side of them a shield on one and a kind of elven man in profile on the other.
It's been a while since I've seen these.
Ah, you didn't exchange your coins before you went through the mountains. Classic mistake.
Suppose as I have been traipsing about the desert for so long now that I have not had the opportunity. The walls out here for your cities, they are so high.
Keep the sands out. Yeah.
That
Just
makes,
staring at the corners.
that makes sense.
Oh, here, Kajal, and she'll pay you the equivalent in Ozex.
Oh,
10.
sure.
Sorry, it was 10 Ozex.
10 Arzex for one bottle, 18 for two.
Oh yeah, did you want one or two?
Just the one for now. I want to, try before I invest too much. Perhaps I will find more of this as I am traveling around. Fortune has guided me thus far. I have not lost its favor yet.
Well, you know what they say. Favors the bold.
Oui, this is true.
Now, as far as glory is concerned, just keep heading south. You'll find demons infesting islands like you wouldn't believe.
You've heard of this. The scars, the bloodstone. This was, this one is the open maw of hell, oui?
Anyway.
I see.
Less of an open maw and more of a sort of seeping, I would say.
A seeping maw, This is a good call for my lens. I can finally put the steel to it.
There you go. We just came from there, killed some demons, got paid. It was good. It was a good little trip.
This is quite good. I will be making the most of this, and when I return, I shall have the favor of the goddess of the Hassadun.
Absolutely. When you go to Vortens, check the bounty boards, see what you would like. But then, when you take a ship, and Card is going to recommend the whatever the fuck the name of the ship we took was with the Murmurator. They will sell you.
They'll sell you?
Sail you. Sail you right in through. Matt's accent is kind of fucking up my accent.
can I say, man? The
Could I
French
ask-
corrupt everything.
Could I ask? You were from Fort Adia, yeah?
That is so.
Have you been to Galdia before?
Gatian? No.
No.
So savages? No.
Oh, I see.
They are pretenders to the rightful son of Calderas.
Well, thank you for your time. It's okay.
Of course. But my chivalry demands. And he takes your hand and fucking kisses the top of your palm.
Oh, thanks, I guess.
You've been of great help. The goddess will guide you.
Yeah.
Au revoir.
Oh,
Take
wow.
care. When you see the captain, tell them Cardjul sent you.
I shall, Gajul, when we meet again, and I am certain we will, fortune has already bound us, it will be as a hero.
I'm
Be
looking
good.
forward to it, my friend.
That
Matt,
guy's
I've
so
been-
screwed.
He'll be fine. He's got dark iron. Sturdy stuff.
He's got dark iron in the fucking desert.
He'll cook.
He will.
Matt, I have sent Kajul. Wow. I have sent Kajul 1 silver.
Correct. Yeah, I can see.
Can you send me the fancy nostalgic money?
Just make a note somewhere that you have 1 Darren.
Cool.
But you guys refilling your water as this guy mounts onto his horse and gives a grandiose wave and rides off into the desert.
Do you want him to kill a whole worm? Is that heard of?
Some people
Kill
get
something big.
grandiose ideas about things they can and can't do.
Man, what did Greg ever do to him?
Existed, I guess.
It's fucked up. I
Some
do not
people-
condone this action.
Some people just want to kill things because it will just bring them fame or glory.
Well, now
Pointless.
listen. To be fair to the frog, when he learned that people lived on the backs of the worms and like it was a cool, chill place to be, he abandoned the whole worm thing pretty quick.
Mhm.
Right.
Faded.
He heard across the mountains that there were giant worms in the desert. And him with his dumb hero brain, he thinks, oh, cool. Okay, I kill, I slay, I conquer. Very impressive. Now he learns that this is not the truth. He redirects, readjusts. And he kills enough demons. He may be a hero. It's not like he had anything personal against Crag or any of the worms. He only wanted what the killing of the worm represented.
Man, what's so wrong with killing people?
Depends on the people.
There's plenty of people that gotta get got.
Ah,
Why you gotta be going after worms? Worms ain't done nothing to nobody.
he didn't know. From his perspective, they were just a giant monster, not a way of life. A beautiful symbiosis between bug and man.
Look, all I'm saying is if I didn't know about Greg's and someone told me there was a giant worm, my first instinct would be to be like, damn, that's cool. Not, I gotta kill them motherfuckers.
Right, because you have a background based in killing what you perceive to be bad people. He has a background based in what he perceives to be killing big monsters.
I just respect the worms is all.
And he probably respects the people you want to kill. Well, maybe not. He seems like he's got a pretty. He seems on the up and up. Still, point is, it's just a matter of perspective. and incomplete data.
But I still say he's gonna get cooked.
Oh, absolutely. In
Oh,
that
without a
armor,
doubt.
he's a walking stove. Are you kidding me?
The coloration dark iron as well, like the sun. Don't mix.
Yeah. Maybe I should have sold him
Paint.
the. Yeah. Right, I got my money.
Indeed.
And
you
Sai
guys-
up and throws the Darren into the water.
Absolutely makes a little sploosh.
Kimor, can you go get that?
Make a wish.
I don't like swimming, but I can do it.
If you please.
And he fucking dives on in.
I figure you'd turn into a toad first, but I guess toad can't swim either. Shit.
And he resurfaces as a wolf with the coin in his mouth.
Hell yeah.
Doggy paddling.
Yeah. So now you have a Darren coin.
Yeah. I'll give Sayu back the 10 gold. I was gonna take the Darren. Card has gone past the fucking Ramid range before. You know, he deals with that currency sometimes.
If you want it, sorry.
Yeah. So just, yeah, add 10 copper back. I'm gonna remove 10.
You alright, Sai?
It's nothing.
Don't bullshit me.
Sorry, it's stupid no. Let's get moving. Sun's wasting.
Fine.
Absolutely. You guys continue to travel on, eventually making camp for the night. And we move into the 19th.
I think Sayu's up. Sayu or Key.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do. A 1.
A1. It is normal day of travel. You guys trek on through and are able to make your way back to Molhesh Kamari.
Woo.
Goodbye, sun. Goodbye, wonderful air. Goodbye, grass.
Grass?
The
You
thing
see
is
much
growing.
grass?
There's some
There's
grass,
grass
around.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the foothills of a mountain. It's going to be a little grassy.
Oh yeah, but we were just in the desert.
No, we were
Yeah.
traveling along the mountain, the side of the
Okay.
mountain.
Right.
Hello, darkness. Hello, caves. Hello, slime. Hello, weird glowing mushrooms. We're back, baby.
Was this always down here?
You've never been?
I've never been.
Come on. You're going to love it down here.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I mean, the weird architecture. I love it.
All right.
Were you born yesterday?
I don't know.
Kind of. Like a week ago, yeah.
I guess that was.
Remember? It burst from that guy's chest, didn't it?
No, it wasn't. It was just cold.
Wow.
So what happened back there, actually?
What do you mean?
What was the hubbub on the boat for? Did that guy summon you?
No, not me. I mean, I was just cold there, but not by a guy. I just felt something in the air, and it was like, "Oh, there's a feast here," and I flew, and suddenly I was there.
Interesting.
So, hey guys,
Mm-hmm.
What's up?
we're back in Molhesh Kamari.
Yeah.
Yep.
Does anyone want to go to O'Gooligans, O'Hooligans, but like evil and fucked up, The Big Stink, Buckstoppers, The Gentleman's Gourd, Pretzel Time by Trevor, The Turtle Seat, Saw 5, the Tavern Experience, Life Utopia, or The Slimpering Eels Vasectomy Depot?
I kind of want to go back to Slippering Eels. That shit was good.
We can cross out Wife Utopia.
I mean, that's a long list. I would rather not double dip.
Well, let's. I mean, I think we could do like we did last time, where we double. Let's go back to the Slimpering Eels Vasectomy Depot, and then maybe we can hit somewhere else too.
Yeah, on the other hand, it would be kind of fucked up to have Sloth and Nikki miss out on a new bar.
Yeah, they've already missed out on Mom.
We can end a little early.
Okay.
Pretty good stopping point anyway.
Yeah. That way we can actually have a full committee vote for where we go.
I think. Well, yeah.
This is the most important part of the campaign.
Thanks.
It's pivotal.
But we will be back next week as the night of the 19th wears into the greatest pub crawl Molhesh Kamari has ever seen. New party member asterisk. New
Got paid.
New weird fucking guy encountered. Yeah, fucking money too.
Hella paid.
Pretty good. What was that guy's name?
You never asked.
I thought he introduced himself. It was just in a weird accent.
His name was Babbles in French. Babbles.
You might see him again. Who knows?
He said he would.
You know what? Fortune guides him. But
Sure, was that Fortune's favor?
we will be back next week, God willing. Until then, free Palestine, free Luigi, free Mahmood.
I mean, that's the ridiculous part. Like, Luigi did nothing wrong, and he hasn't, like, he's a suspect. He hasn't done anything.
He hasn't
Which is
done
why-
anything.
Innocent until
free.
proven guilty. Yeah.
And I've seen some really funny AI-generated versions of Elon Musk as Bud Dwyer, and those are pretty funny. Wish they were real. Good night.
You are trespassing on federal property. Please leave now. You will not be warned again.